Hey everyone, welcome to Toss Stage Gaming. Today we're playing Slay the Splat. Today we're playing Slay the Spire, and as we're kind of aiming to bridge the gap between video game and tabletop gaming, this is a good place to start. It's a digital card game slash roguelike. Basically, we build decks as we explore a mysterious spire, and then each time we do it, we have a different experience with totally different decks. All right, so we have three classes, and each of the classes have totally different decks that they have access to. First character is the Ironclad. He's essentially our fighter. We'll be playing our first game with him. He heals after each combat, which can be very powerful over a course of the game. That could be like anywhere between, I don't know, like 100 to 200 health. So very good. So this is what we're going to start with. The other characters are the Silent, which is essentially a rogue. And then the defect, like you say, he's our wizard character. And I'd say the characters get more complicated as we proceed from left to right. So we're going to start with the Ironclad. Beginning of the game, this giant dead whale thing will give us access to a bonus. The bonus is basically based on how well we did the round before. Um, so we could transform a card, or gain some gold, or we use other things that have negative effects. For this one, we're just going to gain some gold. Keep it simple. All right, so now we're on the map, and we can start at any of these ones we want, and then we follow the line up to the end of the floor, where we'll meet the first boss, and we have to go through 3 floors to win a game of Slay the Spire. So some options here. These are question marks, are like encounters. They're usually good. Sometimes they can be bad. These guys are fights. Fights are actually pretty important because it's how we get new cards. And then we also have the merchant, who we're not too worried about right now because we don't have, well, actually we do have some money, so we could go this way. So we'll go ahead and start here. All right, so generally you'll start with 5 cards in your hand. You get 3 energy per turn, and cards can cost anywhere between 0 to very high numbers of energy points. And then enemies are broadcasting what they're going to do on their turn. So we have one enemy that's going to deal 5 damage to us, and an enemy that's going to perform a negative effect. So we're going to defend for 5. So we'll block 5 damage, which means we're not going to take any damage now. And then, oh, actually, we didn't need to do that. I've already misplayed. So we can actually just straight up kill this guy, which means we didn't need to play this defend because the block actually goes away on the end of our turn. So very first action of the game, and I made a mistake. So let's start counting those. Alright, so this guy, the slime over here, he put a weakness on us, which reduces somewhat how effective our attacks are. Again, we don't need defense because he's not going to be dealing damage. He's going to throw another negative effect. So we'll use Bash, which will actually make us deal more damage to him in the future, including next turn. And then we're going to hit him. And that's our turn. And he used Lick. Alright, and 7 damage coming in. So we'll do 1 block and 9 damage. Or 2 6s. Okay, so this is, we'll do it like that. Okay. Alright, and he's going to do another negative effect, but we're just going to kill him. And there we go. So we beat our first floor. We get some rewards. 12 gold. A potion that basically does damage when we're attacked. And now we get this is the meat of the game. Now we get to add a card to our deck. And I don't like any of these. They're all not great. So these are all not good because they have, like, none of them are straightforward. This one, play the top card off your draw pile and then exhaust it. Exhaust means a card goes away, so that's risky. This one takes damage and deals damage. It's a fair amount. That might be a good option. And second wind, again, it gets rid of cards to potentially do some block. This isn't really how I wanted to go, but we'll be taking that one. All right, so we got 211 gold. We could go straight to the merchant. I think we're actually going to go up this way, though. You know what? We want cards. We're going to just go right up these fights. Okay, got a Jawworm. This is pretty reasonable. All right, so of course he's actually about to do 6 damage to us. So we've locked 5 of it, and there's 11 more coming in, so that's 6, and then we'll just hit him twice. We could do this. If it was a kill, I'd take it, but it's just throwing more damage onto the fire. And next turn he'll be buffing. Alright, so 6. And of course, our character heals 6 after each combat, so 6 is fine. More than that is bad. But actually, we're going to go ahead and let them injure us a little bit. It's so slow rolling. Or no, we're going to not let them injure us. Maybe we should have. Alright, we got a strike. Okay, so he's doing a buff this turn, so we'll bash him. And then we'll hit him again. And then next turn he's toast. Unless we draw all defense cards for some reason. Alright. I'll do 9. And then we'll do another 9. Got him. Okay, another 12 gold. And another card in our deck. Okay, so these are basically do 12 damage, and then you get a wound put into your draw pile. Wounds are dead cards that you can't use. This is gives weak to everyone, and this is 5 damage twice, so it's already better than our strike. So we just picked up a better attack. Okay, we got a cultist. He's not attacking this turn, so we're just going to wail on him. There's 10, and here's another 12. Did 22 that round. Okay, his turn. He's going to buff himself. $14, 20, 26. So we can't quite kill him. So we'll just throw some more damage on him. Alright. Now, this time this time we can kill him, so we'll just do that. Alright, and even though this is going to injure us, that's fine because we take 3 damage, but we'll heal up at the end of the combat, back up to 80, so that's good. Got some more gold. Okay. Deal 4 damage and apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Or draw 3 cards, and you don't get to draw any more additional cards. This would be good if we had a lot of cool, cheap stuff we're trying to get to, but we don't have anything like that yet. So I think we'll take Thunderclap. Okay, moving on up. Spiky Slime, about to do a bunch of damage to us. Can't really be helped. 5. In fact, yeah, we're going to get messed up here. Here's 10 damage. And alright, here comes 11 damage. That's going to hurt. So he has a special thing where if we deal 50 damage to him, he'll split in half. And that will happen this turn. Yeah, okay, so we're just going to wail on him again, and wail on him one last time. And then I'll split into 2. Okay, and they're both, no one's doing damage. Ooh. We might end up using 6. Yep. That'll at least kill him. We took 3 more damage for that, but one of these guys we should be able to handle without too many issues. So Frail makes it harder for us to gain defense, which is actually not good. And then we got a pretty ugly hand here. So we'll do 12, and we're going to take another 5. We're really getting it stacked up on us here. Another slime card. Oh, so those slime cards are dead cards. Unlike some other ones, these ones if you play them, you can get rid of them, but it's still spending a turn to get rid of them, which is not great. Okay, so if we play this, it'll give them vulnerable, which means we do double damage. And now these will do 9 instead of 6, and we can totally kill them. So that's the slime taken care of. Another 14 gold. Potion that generates some armor. And ooh, okay, so now we got some pretty good ones. This is cool if you can get a lot of block. Gain 5 block and then upgrade a card. That's great too. I really like Rampage, especially if we can find some cards that let us get it back into our hand quicker. So we're going to try that. And alright, so onto the question mark. You come across an inconspicuous pedestal with a shining idol sitting peacefully atop it. It looks incredibly valuable. You don't see any traps nearby. So we can either take the idol or we can leave it. We'll take it. And then now we have to figure out... okay, so you grab the idol and stow it away. A giant boulder smashes through the ceiling into the ground next to you. You realize that the floor is slanted downward as the boulder starts to roll towards you. So we can take 20 damage. We can take a curse card, which is a permanent bad card in our hand. Or we can lose max hit points. We are going to take the damage. Ugh, yuck. And we're going to leave. And, we're just going to behave super recklessly here. In fact, we might be dying on this opening. Well, I could heal, but I don't want to heal. I want to upgrade a card. So we're going to do that. And, okay, so that's... we can upgrade Rampage so that it goes up by 8 every turn, which is pretty powerful. This decreases the loss and increases the damage of hemokinesis, which is, from, like, I think that's the, like, Latin or Greek for blood, and kinesis is, like, telekinesis. So that's cute. And, or the other thing we could do is upgrade Bash, which means extra turns of vulnerable. And I think that's the answer, although I hate the idea of upgrading that blood card. Alright, now we gotta fight a mini-boss, and we're not at the ideal health. We do have these potions, we're gonna need them probably. Alright, ooh, yeah, this is bad. Alright, so this is the Gremlin Knob, and we'll see how we do here. So first thing, right off the bat, we're gonna bash him. Notice how he's not attacking us this turn, so we don't need our defense. And then I'm gonna hit him again. Okay. Alright, so he's played Enrage, which is actually pretty crazy. Whenever I play a skill, which includes these defend cards, he'll get strength, which will increase his attack. So for example, if I were to play this block, I'd get 3 block, but his attack would go up to 16, so I'd really only be getting, I'd get 5 block, but I'm really only getting 3 block because of Enrage. So what we're going to do is pretend like we don't have defense cards, and we're just going to continue to spam damage, although we are going to play this Plated Steel. I think we're gonna leave our thorns alone. Or are we? So what this does is it'll give me 3 damage. It'll give him 3 damage every time he attacks me. And I think it's gonna make the difference. Yeah, you know what, it might. We're actually only take 2 or 3 hits from him. I really don't want to increase his damage. Okay, so here we got some hits. Alright, so here's 8. And another 10. Alright, and there he goes. Oh, so I shouldn't have done that. Alright, so we got some gold. We got a relic, which we actually already have a relic. We got it, the golden idol that we stole. This lantern gives us an extra energy at the beginning of each battle. And relics are cool because there's no limit to the number that you can have. This one fills all your empty potion slots with random potions. That's cool because we're empty on potions. And we get a new card. Okay, so this will synergize really well with, what's it called? Rampage. So Headbutt lets us grab stuff off of our discard pile and puts it back in our draw pile. So we can theoretically spam Rampage and get it really powerful. Metallicize is cool too. Gives us block every turn. And this one's not bad either. Deal damage whenever you gain block. But we're going to go with Headbutt. Alright, and you know, health is, well, it is bad, but could have been worse. Do we want to go up here, arrest? There's a lot of enemies between here and there. If we go this way, we can hit the merchant. And then if we're feeling froggy, we can go for another elite enemy. So yeah, let's go here, and you know what? We're gonna upgrade. Headbutt, we can do extra damage. That's not really what we want. We'll upgrade this, so now it gets 8 more damage every time it gets used, which is great. Okay, let's go see what's in this chest. It's gonna be another relic, by the way. Some gold and anchor. Start each combat with 10 block. That's not bad. Protects you in the open. Well, only if the enemy's attacking in the opening round, but about half the time they are, so that's useful. Okay, so let's go to the merchant. We got some money. Probably find something cool. Oh, look at that. So he has another copy of Rampage on sale, which you might want to think about. But we also, I think we're low on defense. Shrug it off's good, draw a card, and get 8 block. Also has some relics available when viewing your draw pile. Order. That's actually pretty good. Number of cards in your draw pile. This is good late game if you have a really big deck. You can also remove cards, which is sometimes good. That's not really, actually, that wouldn't be a horrible idea for us. In fact, we might do that. We'll buy, we got money, we'll get all that, and let's go ahead and get rid of one of these strikes, since we have the rampages, which are better. And I actually like this card a lot too. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, we didn't really get any health, but okay. Alright, so this anchor's already helping because he's ready to fight. Actually, we got a lot of cool stuff about to happen here. Alright, so we're gonna play Rampage. And then we'll play Defend. Now we're not gonna take any damage. And then we can play Headbutt. Headbutt will let us put Rampage back on top of our deck, which is now worth 16 damage. Okay, and he's going to attack. Which, oh, and we even have a health still because of that one thing. So we don't need any more block because we're already doing more than he's going to make. Boom. All right, that went well. Oh yeah, this is basically over. So 16 and 10. Got him. 2 turns. That went really good. Alright, add a card to our deck. This isn't going as bad as it was before, but I think Shrug It Off is always a good card. Okay, and of course we didn't take any damage on that one, so we actually healed. So as long as this one doesn't go bad, as long as this fight doesn't go bad, I think we're gonna go for the boss. And that's already going kind of bad. Okay. 16. Okay, so we actually already got all the health we need. And I think I do want to play. Oh, we can get Rampage back. Oh, that's right. Actually, we can do both. What am I talking about? Alright, so we're going to increase our strength. And, oh, we can just straight up kill this guy, actually. Alright, and then we'll play head. Oh, dude. We're out of control right now. Okay. And that was our turn. Okay, we got our rampages back. This one does 16, and that went really well. 52. Take another card. Okay, so this one does. This is expensive, but it does damage, and weak and vulnerable. Weak makes makes the enemy's attacks do less damage to us, and Twin Strike attacks twice. Um, Cards like strength. We have a strength buff card that makes all our attacks deal extra damage, and so this is actually really good with strength buffs because this number here will get buffed, and then it'll happen twice. So with a strength of 3, this goes to 8 damage twice instead of 5 damage twice. And I think that's the way to go. 2 cost attacks are kind of hard to use sometimes, so we'll go with that. And this is probably a little risky, but we're going to go for this mini boss. Okay. And first things first, let's see what we get here. Weak, a random skill, and a random attack. Alright, so we're just going to lay on this guy. Twin Strike. Alright, he's awake now. Mad at us. And we're going to go all in. We don't need these blocks. We'll play one just for fun. Okay, so what we don't have here that we'd probably like is a defense card. So I'm going to play the skill potion, which will give me a random skill, and hopefully it's a skill that has some defense. And but it's not as good as I would have liked. We could do 8. Okay, we'll do that. And alright, so we got 8 defense there, and we're going to draw another defend up to 13, so we'll take 5. That's not too bad. And I want to play this spot weakness because it'll increase. Yeah, we're going to do that because it'll increase all my future damage. So now, again, normally this would do 6, now it's doing 9, and this one's doing 16 because it'll do 8 twice. Okay. Alright, we took 5 on that. Planning on doing 18 again. Alright, so 11, and we'll shrug it off, and then we'll shrug it off again, which is, we'll take 2 damage, but that's okay. Alright, so fortunately Headbutt's not going to do much because there was nothing in the discard pile. And then we'll just strike him twice. He's not attacking, he's going to do a negative effect on us. Luckily he's getting close to being dead though, so we should be able to smack him around next turn. Okay, and that's so he actually decreased our dexterity, which is our ability to gain defense, and our strength, but our strength is buffed, so we're just down to having a small bonus. So the question, of course, is can we kill him this turn? And the answer is yes, because we're going to hit him with this, we'll make him vulnerable, and then Twin Strike kills him. So killing a mini-boss gives us a relic, Smiling Mask, Merchant Card Removal Service now costs 50 gold. That's good. This Power Potion could be good. We're add one more card to our deck. I mean, we're getting a little high on. Well, we're getting to the point where we might want to get rid of a defend since we have so many shrug it offs. This card's really good, but expensive. So this increases your strength every turn. You know what? Ooh, this is hard. I think we go with the defense. All right. I've never seen this one before. You enter a corridor full of hypnotizing colored mushrooms. Due to your lack of specialization in mycology, you are unable to identify the specimens. You want to escape, but feel oddly compelled to eat a mushroom. Ah, okay, so we can heal, but become cursed. That would take us to 68. Or we could mess with the mushrooms. I don't want to get cursed. Oh, now we gotta fight these guys. I probably shouldn't have done that. Ambushed. Rodents infested by mushrooms appear out of nowhere. Alright, well, if there was 2 of these guys, I wouldn't feel that worried about it, but there's a lot of them. Okay. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is spot weakness, increase our strength, and then we're gonna defend. So we're like, oh wait, we didn't even. My bad. I didn't even need to do that. I just messed up slightly on the damage I could have gotten. In fact, I could have killed this guy. Although, well, when they die, they will give us vulnerable, but that would have happened either way. So I messed up there. Probably should have just taken the parasite. Okay. 8. Okay, so this will just outright kill this guy. And we can outright kill this guy, and we're gonna get hit fairly hard because we're now vulnerable. But next turn we'll kill this guy. We'll take 8 damage. We could, no, not gonna mess around with our potions. Okay, so the good news is, well, actually, not that much good news, but got all the defense that we need, and now we will do 12 damage. Oh, we want back. Maybe we don't need any more defense. We don't really need any of this back. Okay, so he's not going to be able to hurt us, so next turn we'll get him. And got him. Okay, cool. We did get invulnerable, take 25%. Oh, so this is actually end up being kind of cool. So the amount of damage we take from vulnerable has been reduced. That's pretty cool. 10 damage to all enemies. Ooh. I don't know if we're going to take that. Okay. 3 enemies. So again, this is I think too expensive. This is a build where, so this does 6 damage plus 2 for every 2 additional damage for all the strikes in your deck. We're not really built that way, so we'll probably take the sword boomerang. And oh man, so this is 10 damage kind of guaranteed. I guess I'm on 3 weak. I think I'm going to skip it. All right, and that takes us to the last rest before we go fight the boss. Much as I would love to upgrade, unfortunately this round hasn't been going super great, so I think we're going to rest here so that we can go in fairly fresh to this fight. All right, here we go, boss time. This boss is the Guardian, and mode shift. So after he receives 30 damage, he'll switch to defensive mode, and that actually is an interrupt, so he'll stop doing whatever he was trying to do when we do that. Alright, so this actually, he's not attacking this turn, so our defense is useless. And I guess we'll use a headbutt to get our strike back. I don't know if that's even smart, but actually, yeah, well, no, we'll take it. We'll use it to get shrug it off back, actually. Okay. Alright, so he's about to hit us for a lot of damage. Luckily, if we wound him a little bit, he will stop worrying about it. So we're going to use both our rampages, which is good, because when they come back around, they'll be better. And oh, we didn't quite get the damage we need. That's fine because we'll play Hemokinesis to switch him out of mode. Now he's going to buff himself. Okay. Alright, so we can make him vulnerable. Right, first thing we're going to do is shrug off. This is 9 damage. And this is 10. Okay, so it's just vulnerable for 1 turn. So actually we're just going to do both of these to him. Oh. Forgot that as we hit him, he was damaged against the back, so those attacks actually lost us, it lost us 8. Or no, it lost us 6, we were at 8. So now we're actually going to take 7 damage from him, which can't be helped. You know what, let's go ahead and make him weak. Kind of reduce that. And that's, if we were going to do this, we should have already done it. Probably use the attack. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So, you know, we both smack each other around a little bit. Okay. Spot weakness. And that increases our strength significantly. So we're going to defend 1, and then we're going to go ahead and strike. And I keep on forgetting that we take damage when we do that. But, you know what? Okay, here we go. Drink. Yeah. Alright, so we use the power potion to give us power for free, and block is no longer removed at the end of a turn. Doesn't matter on this turn, but next time he doesn't attack us, we can stock up on some block. Could be useful. Alright, so now he's getting back into attack mode, and it takes 40 damage to knock him out of it. Alright, we need to mess him up this turn. Okay, 19. Oh, oops. Okay, so when he knocked him out of his attack, he's back into defensive mode. He's actually going to do basically the same thing. He's going to put that buff back on himself. Sharp hide, so back to being injured. Us injuring him makes him better. Is there? No, there's good stuff. Okay, so we are going to buff our strength, and then we're going to shrug it off, and then we're going to play a headbutt, and we're going to put Twin Strike back into on top of our deck. It's actually a pretty good play. He's not going to damage us this turn. I think we'll be all right. Yeah. Okay, so we do 22, 44 damage to him this turn. He's kind of trying to get up. He's going to hit us too, though. First thing we'll do is we'll do a block. Alright, now we're going to hit him with Twin Strike and with Rampage. And, okay, and then he'll do 16 to us. 13 with our defense. It's back in aggressive mode. It's trying to do 20. 19. Here's 22 damage. Another 19 and 9 damage 3 times. Okay, we got him. We got him, guys. Okay, so we got some money, and we get to add a rare card to our deck. So we just played Barricade. It actually is cool. Keep holding onto that block. I really like Limit Break, especially since we're beginning to develop a strength build. So we're going to take that. The upgrade version of this loses exhaust. So normally when you play an exhaust card, it's gone out of your deck until the next combat starts. But when we upgrade it, it won't have that anymore. So it's a pretty powerful card. All right, so we're now on this. Oh, first we got to select our relic for being a boss. When you be a boss, you get to pick from 3. Get 3 curses and 3 relics. No, thank you. Elites drop additional relics when defeated. So this turns you into an elite hunter. You want to go find the elites to get the extra relics, and this replaces what we already have and lets you get 10 blood or 10 health every turn instead of 6. I think we're gonna go see if we can find some elites in the next area, which is the city. Okay, I don't even see a whole lot. Okay, there's 1, 2. Okay, so we're gonna stick to this left here and try to get all these guys. Although actually we don't have to. We can go this way. We have some money. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna work. In fact, you know what? We're gonna go here and hit the merchant early because we got money to burn. Okay, so this guy, we don't have any defense out, so that's annoying. We'll take some damage right off the bat. So we're probably not going to want to deal any more damage to ourselves with hemokinesis. We'll play Rampage. And then we'll play this. This is 9 damage. And then this is 6. And then now the Chosen is going to hit us twice. Oh, actually, I forgot. We're good because we have our defense from the anchor. Okay, that's a good opening hand. We don't need to defend this time because he's going to put a negative effect on us. Luckily, we can do Headbutt. That's cool. We're going to grab Rampage back. And I kind of messed up there. I should have done Bash in the beginning. We'll do it now. My bad. That cost us a couple damage there. Okay. So he's hexed us. And now, whenever we play a card that isn't an attack card, we'll have to put a Dazed into our draw pile, which is not ideal. Luckily, we are going to throw some damage at him. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and shrug it off. And that does put a Dazed into our draw pile, which is what it is. And then we're going to hit him twice with Rampage, which hopefully he'll be dead by the time that comes back around, but still. Alright, so he hits us. That's fine. Heal that back up. Alright, we didn't actually get any strength out, so we don't need Limit Break. In fact, this is kind of a ugly hand. We're going to play 1 block. See, what's going on here is that we know we have a bad hand coming now. So I don't want to play another one because we already have 2 Dazed and they're 2 dead cards. So hit him with Twin Strike, and then we'll with that, and well, we're not going to end with perfect health, but one thing we're really actually getting a pretty big benefit from is we're not taking quite as much damage from being vulnerable as we would be. Okay, and Rampage will kill this guy off. So there we go. Not seeing a lot of, well, I was going to say we're not seeing a lot of potions, but there's some. So we should get 21. Yep. Alright, Fear Potion. Add a card to our deck. Whenever you lose hit points from a card, gain 1 strength. So this actually does work well with Hemokinosis, but you know, whatever. I like this card. It lets you draw a card, then you can put a card on your hand on the draw pile, which so you can save a card for later, and it's free. So we'll do that. And now let's go see the merchant. Okay. So this actually lets us start with Thorns, which is the thing that deals damage as you're damaged. Every time you shuffle your draw pile, gain 2 energy. Okay. Forethought. Put a card from your hand on your draw pile. That actually is good. If we had expensive, we don't have a lot of super expensive cards. In fact, we have none. We don't really have anything that costs 2. So this is actually really cool, but not very useful to us. Gain max 5 max hit points. I'll take that. And oh, let's go ahead and do we jump another strike? Yeah, we do, because we have lots of stuff that's better than strikes. Okay, and we'll leave. And ooh, we can chuck another strike on the way. All right, that's cool. Upgrade all our strikes in defense. So even though I do want to pull the strikes out, oh my bad, I'm supposed to read this to you. Scaling the city, you notice a wall covered in the writings of ancients. As you try to wrap your head around what the puzzling symbols and glyphs could mean, the writing begins to glow. Suddenly, the message becomes clear. Alright, so we could remove a card from our deck, and I have been doing that, but upgrading all our strikes and defense is definitely better. So I gotten rid of some of those strikes, but that's still pretty good. Of course, now there's a question of, do I want to get rid of the strikes now that I've upgraded them? And the answer is, I'm not sure. In fact, we might not do that anymore. We have 163 gold. Probably don't need more Shrug It Offs. This is kind of cool. It upgrades a card, which we haven't really been doing because I keep on getting injured. So, oh, heal 2. Whenever you would deal 4, deal 5. The effects. That's actually, this is potentially powerful, but gain 5 block. Okay, let's take that. And that's one that we actually will want to upgrade if we get an opportunity to without dying. Alright. So, here we go. Okay, the Spheric Guardian. He has Barricade, which is, we actually have that card too, but, or we've used it. So he doesn't remove his block, he gets to keep it. And then he also is immune to the first couple times he gets buffs put on him. That being so, like, for example, I can't put vulnerable on him, and this will just go down to 2. So that being the case, I think we just shrug it off. Yeah, there we go, Rampage. At least we can get that kind of going. And let's do some damage that he'll immediately recover from. Yep, up to 43. That was like 25 defense he just made. Alright, so we know he's going to attack this turn. So we could defend. In fact, we should defend. I'm going to play Warcry. Let's just draw a card. Okay, we're going to put Limit Break on top of our deck. And, oh, I mean to do this. Okay, that increased our maximum hit points. And, alright, so now we'll shrug it off. Oh, that was stupid. I messed that up. Okay, well, these things happen. Sometimes we get dumb. Do I want to... I think we let him hit us for the sake of the damage. Okay. So I'll do 2 damage to us. Yep, and I messed that up pretty bad. Okay. Alright, so we'll do 8 damage with this Rampage. Ooh, or do we? Okay, so we're going to spot weakness. We're actually in trouble here. There's no defense card, so we're going to get jacked up. I could make... No, actually, I can't make him vulnerable because he has Artifact. Alright, so this now does 18 damage. Okay, so 18 damage. 11. Oh. Whoops. Okay. And that's all that can be done there. Here comes 20 damage. He is... Actually, he didn't heal this turn, so if we can just hit him a couple times. Yeah, there we go. Got him. Alright, so that's decent health. Card. That's probably the way to go. Alright, and now it's time for this mini boss. Might be getting ourselves in the trouble. Ooh, yeah, this could be rough. Okay. So there's currently, what, 25, 32 damage coming in. So that's not good. We got 10 health already. Now we got 20. And Well, we don't need to play Limit Break because we don't have any strength to boost. But okay, so we got 28, and we definitely can't kill anyone, unfortunately. All right, at least we. Well, is that 32? Is that what I was always saying? That's not that much. We got most. We're gonna block most of it, so that's good. And give us an unplayable wound. That was not helpful. Oh yeah, we're all here because we want to get these double relics. Okay. Alright, we need to kill at least one of these guys. Let's go ahead and... Alright, and... Yeah. Ooh, 16 or 11. It'll be 16 next time. As painful as that is, I think we need the defense, otherwise we're going to get totally creamed. 27, 21 damage. Yikes. Another wound. We'll definitely get, well, almost definitely get him next turn, but we're going to be definitely scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Alright. Okay, so let's shrug it off. Okay, we'll play armament, which we can use to upgrade headbutt, which I guess it doesn't really matter, but it is what it is. That'll kill this guy. And we're only taking 5 damage total this turn. And let's put Ghostly Armor on top of our deck for next turn. And cool. Rake and boom. Alright. Ghost Armor. We got 24 damage coming in. We're already at 10. Alright, well we have to do damage, even though we could have prevented it, but then they're just gonna keep on doing this. If we can get rid of one of them, we should be kind of closer to okay, probably. Okay. Alright, so we can gain 5 block here. We're going to upgrade this. Now it's going to do 16 damage. And it's 20 damage coming in again, so we better get some defense. And we'll do 16. This guy's closer to being dead. Oh, I bet that wasn't me. That might have been the best play, actually. I don't think there's anything in there that there's no reason to really do this. Let's keep on going. 13, 7 more damage. We might make it, but we're vulnerable now. Luckily, vulnerable isn't as bad as it could be. Okay, so we better shrug it off. So we're not taking any damage this turn. He's probably going to do something nasty to us. 8. Alright, we're going to boost our strength. This is 22. So we'll definitely get this guy next turn. I haven't been using the rampages this time around, which I guess is my fault, but probably let my deck get a little bigger and they're not coming around as fast. Ooh, that's not good. That's no... Cannot play attacks this turn. That's horrible. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull some defense, taking 15 damage right now, blocked some of it. We can double our strength at least, and that's all we can do this turn. We will live. I'll be at 15 health. Okay. Alright, there's a buttload. Okay, so first thing first, we can totally kill this guy. Alright, cool. We'll go up on our defense, and I guess we just won't take damage this turn. Okay, so we are very close to dead. Alright, 13 damage coming in. Shrug it off. 17 damage twice. That is enough that we got this. That 12 strength eventually got to the point where we were just tearing through these guys. Alright. Got some gold. Start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. That's nice. Whenever you die, heal to 10% of your maximum hit points instead. That's good. And then for each curse in your deck, start each combat with 1 strength. That's not really a thing that we're going to be wanting to try to do. And I think we're actually... So none of these are really going to help our build that we have, which is like defense, strength, and getting cards back. So we're actually just not going to take a card, because it would just devalue our deck. Now, I said it's this really aggressive path, so we're going to have to come over here and rest. Even though I'm sure there's some cool stuff to upgrade. 21 health is just not enough to be going in to this next fight. So now we're at 46. It's a tiny bit better. If we live, we'll get another 2 relics, which is, you know, not bad. We got... Ooh, this is bad. This is probably it, actually. Alright, so there's 8 damage coming in. That's not really a problem. Unfortunately, Ghost Armor, if we don't use it, it goes away. Is that true? Yes, okay. Even if I upgraded it. Now, I think I'm going to have to just let it happen, though. Alright, so... see, it's tempting to... this card, let me upgrade the card. Alright, well, we're going to play these rampages on the boss. And I'm going to have to just let Ghost Armor go. And we can do 10 damage. Oh, this just gets more strong if you hit them. Alright, we'll just put it all on the boss. Oh, we have one more. You know what? I guess we'll keep it. Well, just, it doesn't matter, but we'll keep it. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. Okay, so there's currently, what, 27, 32, 39 damage coming in. So that's bad. Alright, let's draw a card. No, we don't need that right now. Okay, so definitely need this. I keep on doing that. I messed that up for those of you paying attention. Well, in some ways this planet, this isn't really working, but we're just going to keep on doing it this way. Okay. 29 damage coming in. We can take 1 extra hit. Now there is some argument here that we could have been trying to kill these gremlins. But I have my reason for not wanting to do that, and that is that, well, so there's one reason to kill one, is that he will, the boss will summon one instead of attacking. Okay. Alright, it's not... Okay, so he actually boss should attack us for 2 turns. He did buff his, like buff both of them. So now the question is, can we... that's not great. 11. Okay, so there's no... Actually, hang on. So if we block 8, he'll do 3. That's actually good, because they'll still take a turn to kill us. So we can double our strength, which isn't doing a whole lot, but whatever, and we'll do 15 to the boss, to the mini boss guy. Yeah. Okay, so he's going to summon more gremlins now. Oh, he probably summoned 2. Interesting. Good news is, if we can just manage to kill him in these next 2 turns, we'll be looking pretty good. So here is, what, 34 and 11. I could also make him vulnerable. The question is, what's that actually come out to? I think it probably is the way to go without mathing it. Although, well, it doesn't matter. I mean, all these guys do more damage. That's not a big issue either way. Here's another 19. And then, yeah, this was the way to go. Oh, yeah, okay. So, as long as we draw a attack card. Oh, I didn't realize this didn't work like that. And, oh, never mind. That makes sense. All right, so that was... so I thought that I was thinking of all the damage coming in as one collective amount, and that's not what happened. I probably could have prevented that by killing this guy. That was a mistake I made. So we made it to floor 25. I was playing very aggressively because I had this relic that would let me get additional relics off of elites. So you know that didn't go super well. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'm probably going to make some more. Maybe first thing we'll do is we'll check out the other classes. But thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. For those of you that were always been around for those of you that originally came in from tabletop, certainly still going to do tabletop content, but I also intend to do some fair amount of video game content also. And anyway, thanks for watching.